Iggy Azalea in the studio. Power 106, new at 2. E-Man, Yesi Ortiz, we here. My girl Iggy here. Talking about the tour that's out.
Yes.
Coming out May 16th. She'll be out here in LA. So make sure to get your tickets when they go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. But this album that you've been working on has, and by the way, it's a new classic tour.
Yes.
Is the name of the tour that she's kicking off.
Couldn't think of anything else.
The new classic is the very long-awaited album.
Yes, very long.
Very long-awaited album.
It's strange because I sat in the mastering suite probably about a week ago, and they played it for me like from the start to the finish. I was like, well, I guess that's it. I can die now. Nothing else to do. So great.
Don't say that.
It's just been so long. It just seems like one of those things that never ends. It's like getting married. Like, will I ever really get married? I don't know. You know that you probably will. Someone's going to say, ask you sooner or later, but you in the back of your mind, like, what if I don't? And I suppose that's how it felt with my album. Like, I know I'll have an album, but will I have an album? But no, I really do. It's really finished. So it's a good feeling.
And it feels like you have had like just albums already, because with so much
I know I have so
work
much stuff
that you've done out there.
So much stuff.
That when I was like, yo, I was doing the number game, and I was like, oh my god, this is really a long-awaited. This is crazy. It should have been out a minute ago. But
yeah, but I'm glad. In a way, I'm very glad that it has taken a long time, because I had so many experiences, and I really feel like the last 2 years have been in fast forward, and I've had just so many different things happen to me that it's been a lot of great things to write about that I don't think I would have experienced.
I was going to ask you that. Was it hard for you? Because, I mean, you had a date, and I'm pretty sure the album was somewhat completed then.
Yeah, it was.
Then there was like a track listing that came out, and it was the full track.
Then that changed.
And then that changed.
And then I added... It's pretty much the same as when the track listing came out. I maybe added 1 or 2 songs and took off 1 or 2, and there's some features there that weren't
on before, but now they are.
Now they are, yeah, and some little bright ideas that I've had since then, which is cool. I'm glad, and it's very long. It's hard, and then there are some songs where you feel like, do I want to put this on? Some stuff has been written so long ago that you're like, do I even want to revisit that? I don't know.
Right.
I kind of kept it all for the most part on there, because I think people know that it was a long time in the making, and I think that
they want to hear what
journey. Yeah,
that journey.
Cool.
I guess it's dope because you can kind of see it like as a journey of the development of Iggy, like the way that...
I think it's cool. I think it's hard. Sometimes things get so scrutinized that you want to put something out perfect, but I think it's cool for it to not be, and for people to be able to sort of see someone grow as a musician, as a person, and kind of be there. It's a cool story.
You mentioned features. Let's play Fancy.
Let's play
Fancy. Features homegirl from Icon of Pop, Charlie
XCX.
Yes. Wait, Charlie what?
Charlie XCX.
Exactly. Okay, XCX. So I want to play both versions. If
love
it's cool
both
with you.
versions. It's totally cool with me. I think they're just both so different. I love Leave It. It's,
yeah.
It's just a cool vibe, but I love what Charlie did to it too. I think it's just, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you what I think what after we play this Fancy, and then we play Leave It. Okay.
Let's do it.
Fancy, Iggy featuring Charlie XCX. That is the homegirl from Icon of Pop. So when I first heard that song, I was like, I love the Leave It song. Yeah. Then I heard this song, I was like, I love this Fancy record.
I have the same
dilemma. Like struggling between both songs. I need somebody to make the decision for me.
I have the same issue. At first, Leave It leaked, and Charlie, when it leaked, it wasn't complete. I was going to get a feature on it, and there are a few people I had in mind, and she kind of heard it, and she did like a bit of a bridgy thing in the gap I had that was meant for someone to do a feature, and they sent it to me. I was like, I actually like this. Thing's really cool. It gives it a different vibe, but I still love Leave It so much.
I know. I can't
feel like it's no harm. I feel like it's good to have both versions out, and you can like whichever one. Whichever one you prefer, or whatever.
I know.
I still listen to both.
I was really just having a conversation with your label, and I was like, I get the Fancy. I get it. But then I get Leave It. So I don't know.
I don't know either.
So it's all good, man. But they're both great. It's
a good problem.
Yeah, it's a really great problem to have. Now the question is, which one are you putting on your album?
Fancy is on my album.
Fancy's on the album. So Leave It will just be the street.
Yeah, it'll just be on there like that. I think. Yeah. Just sonically with my album, I felt like it was good to have another female vocal on there, so that's why I kind of went with that.
Is she the only female vocal on there?
She's not, actually. There's, I think, only maybe one other. Yeah, there's only one other girl singing on there.
Anyone that you want to name drop, or is it?
I don't know. I want to, but then I get told I'm like not supposed to say stuff about my album because.
Oh, it's cool because they're not gonna fire you.
So it's true.
It's not like they're gonna fire you, girl. And the date is already out.
That's true. Well, I won't say who. I have a funny story. My single that's gonna come out after Fancy actually was written by me and Katy Perry.
Oh, dope.
She wrote the hook on it, but then she didn't end up singing it. Another female singer is singing it.
But Katy Perry put some touches on it.
She wrote it.
That's dope.
She wrote the hook of that for me and was like, I think you should have this song. Like, what do you think? And I was like, wow, I love Katy Perry and I think it's so awesome that you thought of me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love it, yeah. So I'm really excited for that.
Was that the first time working with Katy like that?
Yeah, that was my first time ever working with her. We talked about it for months before it actually happened.
Yeah.
And,
that just seems like it would be a dope fit, you and Katy.
Yeah, really cool. I think she's a great songwriter, and
yeah.
I love to meet other women songwriters because I think they're just always quirky and crazy.
Well, shoot, girl, we need, we just need to, we need to empower more female songwriters.
And that's why I love Charlie too. She writes all her stuff, and she wrote the Iconopop song, and I think that she's very talented too. So I like that.
Right.
I like that a lot.
No, that's dope. Okay, cool. Well, we got Iggy in the studio right now. Let's give away some tickets to your show.
Sure.
May 16th, Wilton Theater, 818-520-1059. The tickets are on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. livenation.com. Go check out the homegirl. And stick around for just a little bit. We got more with Iggy Azalea on Power 106. New at 2. Eman.